So today actually went surprisingly well.
This flight was actually incredible, and it just blew my mind. All right, ready for these soft fields?
Yes.
Like I said before, the one thing that's going to be hard is the amount of back pressure you need, and then right after that, the amount of forward pressure that you need. Once you lift off the ground, this is going to be a gradual pitch down, a little bit at a time, until finally you're actually pushing it. I'm a little bit worried about the amount of elevator pressure that it takes for these soft field takeoffs and landings. We'll see if she's able to handle the plane well enough.
So I understand the concept, but it's a little weird to want to pull up your nose and keep that nose up.
Okay, so yoke all the way back.
Yoke all the way back.
Yep, and add some power here. And you're taxiing with just rudder, minimal braking. So you'll push that rudder totally in now to get it to start that turn, because it's going to lag a little bit.
Okay.
With the rudder. If you need to touch your brake, that's okay.
Okay, so just, this is gonna be the hardest part.
All right, so go ahead and hit your full left rudder in now, and it's gonna start that turn.
Oh my.
I'll tap your brake for you. There you go. Okay, so we're out on the runway, we're lining up. You can go ahead and put full power in. Okay, release a little. Okay, here we go. Good, now you're holding it there. Nose is off the ground. Yep, you're facing down the runway.
A little bit down?
No, you're good. Keep it there. Okay, now down a little. Yep. Now you're pushing down more. Feel how much pressure it takes now. Push it down more. This is what you're looking for.
Okay.
Yep. Down more. You're staying down here until you get to about VY.
So a slight pitch down.
Yes.
Is slightly. Oh my God. What
and
do
now
I do
flaps
now?
up, and that'll help you. There's that pressure release. She was very surprised about the amount of pressure that is needed for that soft field takeoff. So the better you stay in ground effect and the closer you stay to the runway, the faster you gain the speed and you're able to get out of it.
Okay.
So the better it is for you. But that was actually pretty good for your first time. That was a very good takeoff. Because I didn't really do that much besides talking you through it. First takeoff was actually better than I thought it was going to be. So this landing that we're going to be doing, soft field landing, we really want to have quite a bit of flare in. We want to be touching down on the main gear, and then after we touch down, we don't release any of that pressure. We're keeping the nose off the ground as long as we can. And again, I'll walk you through this one as we go. I don't want to say too much now so that you're not thinking about it.
The only thing that I was thinking about is it's a normal flare, it's a normal...
Yeah, because you always want to land on the main gear first. The difference is you're not letting the nose down after you touch down. So what I'm looking for this lesson is just be okay at these by the end of the lesson. I'm not looking for anything perfect, so we'll see how it goes. A little bit more power. It's okay, I'd much rather be 5 knots too fast than 5 knots too slow.
I'm like, it is...
Just bring power out a little bit.
Notorious. I am notorious.
We're looking good here. Keep it where it is right now. Alright, power to idle. Keep that nose down.
Miles out on the 45 for left element.
Now level it out. And now, yep, now just flare. Beautiful, now back even more, and just hold it. And you can bring it all the way up.
No brakes?
No brakes. Look how long we can hold it off the ground. Nose is still not down yet. Now it's down. Look how slow we are, we didn't even touch the brakes yet. We can just get right off midfield. Isn't that cool? The feeling of touching down on the main gear, but then not letting the nose down, it's a new feeling, because once the main gear touches down, you have to bring in a little bit of extra back pressure to keep the nose off the ground, and she just obviously wasn't used to that yet.
I understood what the concept was. I understood the mission, but then I immediately went focused onto how am I supposed to do the takeoff again, because I know the takeoffs are worse for me.
Okay, so nose back.
Yep. All right.
Rudder.
Yep, right rudder.
Right rudder. Full back.
And you can use a little braking if you need to, but it looks like
Yeah.
you'll be okay.
You think so? Okay.
Yeah,
So
you'll
I
be
feel like-
fine. It's very good.
Rudder. Left. All right, so
Full power.
power.
A little bit down on the yoke.
Left base, runway 22, clear mechanic traffic.
Bring it up a little higher.
Oh, that's
There it
harder.
is.
There we
There it
go.
is.
All right.
More right rudder. Yep. Okay, you're off the ground. Let it down a little. Yep, now start
Oh,
pushing.
too much.
Push it down. I want it down here.
Okay. Okay.
Okay, just for your sight picture.
Okay.
Because see, your speed builds up quickly here. Now, nose up, flaps up.
Yeah, I feel like I
I
need to be higher to push down that. Like, or when we got that high and you said you want to be here,
yeah.
I felt like we're out of ground effect being that high.
Yes. Yeah.
That's correct, right? We were out of it.
That's correct. We
Okay.
got a little bit too high
Okay.
initially. So as soon as you feel yourself come off the ground, a little bit of down pressure, but don't
I'm
start
like-
pushing yet. You just need to let it go a little bit.
My takeoffs weren't great. It's hard for me to stay in ground effect again because of my go arounds and pointing that nose down. Now I'm taught I was taught not to put my nose down, and now I'm being taught to push my nose down. So it's that instinct of lifting that nose up.
Pitch up a little. Yep, keep that power in though. The next one that she does is actually like really good. She does a really good
more.
soft field landing. You're good right here. All right, power out and a little nose down.
I held
good.
more back pressure, but still
Yeah,
not
this is good. Round out.
enough. So the tire did touch a little bit, but I got it right back up.
Okay, now keep that nose up though. Pull it back. There it is.
I failed that.
Clear traffic,
It's
Forgot what I was doing.
wind 22, Claremont.
All right, now you can use brakes.
That was horrible.
It was a good landing. You touched down very nicely on the back wheels. Granted, we were a little bit off center. We were off the center line, and your nose was
Right.
faced to the right a little bit. Yeah, it was a pretty good landing, and that's like what I wanted to get to for this flight. Like that was the goal. Not great, just good. So I thought to myself, wow, yeah, this is going good.
The consistency is pretty much on 75% of my landings, no matter what they are, I'm left to center line. So that's something that I'm trying to consciously think of also.
All right, a little bit more power because of our sync rate here. A little bit more to the right. I'm not going to say anything about crosswind. I'm still kind of talking her through this a little bit.
power
But
idle.
I'm not going to mention crosswind, and I'm just going to see if she remembers. Turns out she remembered. She did it perfectly, and she just like butters this landing in. Yeah, now more back pressure. Keep that nose up. Oh yeah, keep it up. Keep it up. Keep it up. That's it. Now brakes. You can let it down. That was beautiful. Okay, like this is not what I expected. This is so much better than I was hoping to get for this flight.
I'm like trying left rudder at the same time, like, is this gonna help?
That was your most gorgeous landing to date.
Out of all of them?
Out of all of them, because you have a crosswind and you perfectly handled the crosswind too, and I didn't even say to do it. I wasn't even talking you through that part.
Yeah, I was like, let me try this, see if I'm right.
Yeah. You did it. You kept the nose perfectly straight. You touched down. You never let the nose hit the ground. It came close,
I was
but
gonna
it
say,
never
I
hit.
felt like it bounced, but I guess
No,
not.
you didn't. I did have to tell you more back pressure, because after you touch down, the airplane has a little bit of deceleration, and the force just wants you to go to the ground.
Right.
So once you touch the ground, you need to bring it in a little bit more, but you did, and yeah, that was beautiful. It was just
Cool.
beautiful.
Thank you.
But aren't those so satisfying? Because they're smooth and you just keep that nose up. Something about it is such a satisfying landing.
It's very braggy. It's a very brag landing. Because you're like, look at my nose.
Right. And then we do another lap, and I'm thinking maybe we should have stopped it then and like ended on a good note. Because like usually when you hit a really good landing, your next one is not that great. Well, again, she proved me wrong.
Down a little bit more.
I try not to say anything on short final. I can't remember if I did or not, but I was trying not to talk her through it that much and just let her figure it out. Yeah, a little bit more to the right, and you can go ahead and pull that power out. Let the nose down for a second, and then bring it up. Oh! You're good, you got it.
Overturning traffic, 5033 Romeo is downwind runway 22, traffic in sight.
Most gorgeous touchdown you could ask for. Like, just butters the main gear, keeps the nose up the whole time.
I don't know, I think that one was better.
Let's get to the left. Oh my goodness, mind blown, right? Because she just made a pretty good landing, and then a great landing, and then an amazing landing after that. And I was like, this wasn't the goal for this flight, to be honest. I didn't expect it to be this good. Boom. Oh my goodness. What just happened?
I just got a great teacher.
That's true. I mean, I have to give myself a little bit of credit, to be honest. I mean, I am an amazing teacher and just a great guy, too. Super humble. Like, I'm probably the most humble person that I know, to be honest. So, there is that.
That one was on.
That was like perfect.
I actually don't think I've seen Matt more proud of anything that I've done.
I could not have landed it better myself, I'll say that.
I don't know, let's try.
Oh yeah? You want to try?
Let's go.
Oh, okay. I think we're out of time.
Oh.
That's too bad.
Aww.
I thought that at some point I was going to have to take a landing and kind of show her, you know, what a really good soft field landing was like. The opportunity didn't really come up. I mean, after she completely buttered that last landing, we were kind of out of time. So I figured, you know, not going to do one myself. I didn't want to show her up. I mean, she probably thought that landing was perfect. And if I did one that was even better, she might have just passed out right then and there.